Was good. Welcome to a quick Mansuit Monday podcast episode with your radio host or video host at this time, DJ Grateful. I am out here in the building, driving on my way to work. Well, first of all, let me say this: I'm here to motivate, inspire, and lift you all the way up. I'm here to promote masculinity, morale, healthy manhood. That's what I do on this particular videos and channel and all that from different angles of life. Because life be lifing, and I want y'all to be strong and make it. And we're gonna make it happen in this season. Hope everybody doing all right today. It's gonna be a good day, regardless of the challenges. Of the challenges of the week, challenges of the day, challenges of the month. We in August of 2025. We halfway through 2025 already. It's wild. As the days go by, years is going by fast. You gotta cherish every moment of your life. Cherish every opportunity, especially when you're having good seasons of your life. Cherish those moments with your people. Cherish those moments when it feels like all is well. You want to cherish those moments. Cherish life. Cherish those moments where you are winning. Cherish the moments of the winning season. And when you're going through those tough seasons, just know that it's not gonna last forever. Trouble don't last always. That's what I was told. It is for but only a season. Now, it feels like it lasts a long time. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna be forever. Like, when is it gonna change? When things gonna get better? But things will definitely get better. Things will definitely get better. What is the quality of your life? How are you living your life? Do you live your life in quality or not? What's wild on today, right? So I'm driving on my way back to the house, right? Because I had grabbed my bag and grabbed the stuff that I had, the stuff that I thought that I needed, and I'm driving all the way back to the crib to grab my jacket and the clothes and everything else I need to wear for the day, right? For Mansuit Monday, I'll be telling y'all, hey, let's make sure we dress up and all that good stuff you got on your feet every Monday, right? And then I grabbed my bag, they got my lunch and everything in there, but I didn't grab my clothes. They got my jacket and all that stuff on there. Like, I left the main stuff that I need to wear on today at the crib. So now I'm driving all the way back to the house to grab my stuff for today because I left it. Because I was being irresponsible. But y'all better than me. Y'all ain't gonna be irresponsible today. Y'all gonna make sure y'all handle y'all business. Y'all ain't gonna make a mistake that I did. Y'all better than that. But anyways, yeah, I made the mistake. So I'm driving back to the crib to grab my stuff so I can make it back, to the job. And I'm gonna be late for work probably. So right now it is 10:18 a.m. Now it's 10:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I gotta be to work by 10:30. I haven't even made it back to the house yet. So I need to get back to the house, grab my stuff, and then make my way back. So there's almost a guarantee that your boy finna be late. But I ain't often late, so it's all good. And so I'm grateful for that, right? Because if I was a person that's late all the time for me making this particular mistake, I'd probably be panicky, like, dang, I don't know what's going to happen when I get there because I'm late often. But because I'm not late often, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't think my boss might even say a whole lot to me, hopefully. But we'll see how it go. I think it would be good. But the point is, handle your business in preparation. I had everything prepped this morning for what I needed, but I still left my stuff. But you gotta forgive yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make mistakes. And sometimes we beat ourselves up for the mistakes that we be making in life. But don't beat yourself up. And we gotta change our language. One thing I be telling people, especially if I see that they got that language that kind of like that self, like negative language, like calling yourself idiot and stupid and all that stuff. Like, no, you made a mistake. I don't like people when people have negative self-talk. Like, that bothers me. It bothers me. So I'll correct it. I do what I love. I don't know if I'm that annoying about it, but I do what I love. I'm like, yo, stop saying you idiot. You're not idiot. You made a mistake. So let this be some advice to you. Change that self-talk. Whenever you make mistakes and all this stuff, I know the culture says, to call yourself an idiot and all that stuff. But you're not an idiot. You made a mistake. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You made a mistake. Own the mistake and just do better. That's all you gotta do. But change that stuff language, because eventually you keep telling yourself you're an idiot, you'll start believing it. The same way you're around certain people is calling you stupid all the time. Eventually you can believe it. So you might have to change that circle. It might be for somebody out there that's, you got friends that always calling you idiot and stupid and stuff like that. No, you might want to get from around that friendship. That friendship ain't helping you. Especially if you're trying to do some things in life. You're trying to make it. Being around people that's telling you that you ain't gonna make it, or that you are stupid, or that you an idiot is not gonna help you. You feel me? So we gotta do better. Keep your eyes on the sacred hamster. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But yeah, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Roseka's in the building. I recognize you from the last live. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking out the music. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you. But all of this is just some positive talk for the people. We live in a world where a lot of people just normalize negativity, and we normalize a lot of negative things, self-hatred, all that kinds of stuff. But you gotta get from around them folks. Even that means you gotta spend a whole season by yourself. You gotta get around for people this what's the word? That is, they are helping you, for lack of better words, helping you with the negative stuff, with the negative talk. You gotta get from around them folks. And you gotta do better. And again, if you gotta be in the season by yourself, it's better for you to be by yourself doing your thing than to be around a whole bunch of people that's bringing you down. And so, but you don't want to spend too much time by yourself either, because then that can be dangerous. Because you alone with your thoughts can be very dangerous. So that's why you got to practice, better self-talk now. So if you are in a season where you gotta spend more time on your own, you're encouraging yourself, you're building yourself up. Saying, I can do this, I got this. I know it's tough right now. I know the money ain't right, but the money finna get better. I know I done made some mistakes. Things finna get better. And everything will be all right. You got this. You know what I'm saying? You done bumped your head a couple of times. You done made a couple of mistakes. You might have a couple of scars in your life, maybe even on your body. But you finna get right. And you finna redeem the time. Everything's gonna be good. And then you can testify, hey, I had made some mistakes. And I had did some wrong things. But I learned from my mistakes. So the question is, are you learning from your mistakes? Or are we continuously making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over? When the red flags are showing in life, are we ignoring those red flags, or we just think things gonna magically get better? Because they don't always magically get better. It'd be nice if some people would take responsibility and realize, hey, I done did some bad things, and I need to take accountability. So for people to learn to know that and learn that on their own, it's very slim to none. But every now and again, you get around some people that be like, I done made some mistakes. I need to do better. And so they might put you to the side, like, I've been mistreating you for a while, and I apologize. I've been doing wrong. And I'm gonna do better. We don't see that very often, but it is out there. I just seen it. It is out there. But it's the classic be the change you want to see. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if we had a world full of people that would automatically make that that positive change in their life, but a lot of people won't. So what has to happen? You got to take the responsibility and do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be the change you want to see. So you want to see some things change. Be the change you want to see. It's gonna get better. Let's see. Quarter Japanese, quarter Indian, half Jamaican. Man, that's a combination right there, man. So you got which parent is Jamaican? Is that the dad? And the mama's Japanese and Indian? That's interesting. That's an interesting combination right there. Interesting combination. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to all the mixed people in the world. The diversity, the diversity culture in your family's got to be interesting. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Sounds like someone watching Porky Pig too much. That's classic. That's all, folks. No. I ain't watching too much Porky Pig, man. But you know, them old school cartoons can teach you some stuff, though, for real. I think we sleep on some of the old cartoons. You know what I'm saying? There's some lessons to learn out of them things. You know what's crazy? And so, whether good or bad, there's some lessons to learn, right? So I'll give you an example, right? So, I didn't know what the word despicable actually meant, but I grew up watching, you know, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and that type of stuff, right? And so I remember telling a woman at my job, man, I said, "You despicable," right? And I didn't even know what it meant, but someone was like, you know what, man, look up this word. Like, you hear it on cartoons and all that, but you don't really know what it means. Well, how about you look it up? Like, so I looked up the word despicable. I was like, oh wow. I said, I just smoked the curse over this woman like this. That's not okay. So you know what I did? Once I realized what that word meant, I went to that woman. I said, you know what? I apologize. I said, I was wrong. I said, I actually did not know what the word despicable meant, and I looked up the word. And once I seen that definition, I said, you know what? I just spoke a curse over your life like that, or over you, and that's not good. That's not the person I want to be. I said, you know what? I sincerely apologize. And so, all that to say, we be saying stuff we don't even know what the heck they even mean. And if you start looking up some of the definitions of some of this stuff, you realize we be saying some crazy stuff. If you get down to the definition, so you gotta watch your mouth and watch what you say, for real. Now that's my conviction. Now I know that may not be some people's conviction. Some people probably wouldn't really care. I don't live my life like that. I can't live my life like that. I actually care about what I say to people, so which is why I try to be encouraging, because I do care about what I say to people. Because I think what I say matters, especially if I got a platform like this, right? So this YouTube page is the platform. You know what I'm saying? This YouTube page is. I gotta run in and grab something. This YouTube page is a platform. So everything that I say matters. I believe everything I say matters. So when people start following me and they're following things that I say and I do, the more followers, the more people you have influence into their life. And so we got to be careful what you say. And that's why I don't want to be. That's why, you know, you get to the point where people get big and they get idolized and stuff like that. I don't want to be idolized. Do not idolize me. Do not idolize me and do not worship me at all, ever. It's my stuff right here. All right, hold up. So everything you say matters. I know some of y'all may not agree with that, and that's all right. You ain't gotta agree. But if you ever get a platform, or if you ever get some type of influence, and you realize some of the stuff you're saying are causing people to act a certain way, you understand. And so you gotta be careful what you say, and be careful what you do, because more people are watching you than you think. Just because people don't always say that they watching you, don't mean they ain't watching you, especially the kids. Kids ain't got nothing but time. So they are heavily influenced by the people that are around them, right? So that means that everything we say and we do matters. So what kind of influence do you have over these kids? You know what I'm saying? Or you might be a kid yourself. But even if you're a kid yourself, you still got influence. You still got influence. So what is you putting out there? What is you putting out there? What are you telling people to do? Are you leading people in the wrong direction? Or are you leading people in the right direction? It all matters, I'm telling you. Hold up, there we go. It all matters more than you think, so I want y'all to keep that in mind. If you're watching, this is for you. You have been warned. Be careful what you say, be careful what you do, because it matters. Everything you say, even if you're trolling, and people think that, and this is another thing I'm gonna say as well, that a lot of people don't like when I say this, but it's the truth. Everything we say and we do matters, and we think we're getting away with stuff. You're not. You're not getting away with anything. So you out here trolling and acting a fool and acting crazy on people's YouTube pages and on social media. I see you. Some people that clicked off. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? You acting a fool and you trolling on people's pages. It matters. And we wonder why sometimes our life be upside down. Look at how you treat people. So everything matters. Everything. What we got? We go see the mother's Jamaican. Grandfather was Japanese. That's interesting. Wow. So the mother was the Jamaican one. That's interesting. Let's see. I appreciate it. Somebody said I was honorable, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I appreciate it. But yeah, words absolutely have power. Yup. And the Bible does say the words have power. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Your words have the absolute power. So, you know what I'm saying? What you speak over yourself, what you speak over people is extremely important. So you gotta be careful. That's what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I know. My mama been telling me about the ceiling in the car for a little while now. That's on me. I've been too lazy to really fix it and mess with it. So I'm very aware of what this truck looked like. Hey, but despise not humble beginnings. And so one day I'll be able to look back on this and look at where I came from. So that's why, you know, even though, you know, I've been too lazy to fix this, and I need to do it. I know people recognize it all the time, and it is what it is. You can laugh at it, you can make fun of it. But I'm aware that this roof look crazy. I get it. I know. Thank you for noticing what everybody else is noticing, including myself. It's all good. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, yeah, your words have power. So everything you say and you do matters. So just really keep that in mind. Because even if it feels like it don't matter now, it's gonna matter later on. I even think about some of the people I used to hang out with, right? So years ago, I used to rap, and I was kind of leader of this little rap group that we had, and we started going out to clubs and stuff like that, and I've jumped out some of those clubs and stuff. I don't really go to those clubs like that no more. Kind of let that stuff, you know, I let that stuff go. But a lot of those people I was hanging out with back then, they still wilding out at some of these clubs. And then even a buddy of mine that I used to do some stuff with, man, used to hang out with and do some music and stuff like that. Started getting into some of those harder drugs, unfortunately. And I was like, I didn't teach you that, bro. Like, we was drinking, and we had smoked a little bit of weed, but I didn't get into all that other stuff. But you gotta be careful with some of them things you're doing, some of them drugs and stuff you get into, because you'll say you'll never get into hardcore drugs, and then sometimes you will. Sometimes you think it's just a little bit of weed, but then people get into popping pills and doing cocaine and meth and all kinds of stuff. So I ain't teach you to do all that, because I ain't do all that. I was drinking, I was smoking weed, but that's about all I was doing. But since then I stopped all of that. It don't benefit me no more. So I don't let all that stuff go. I don't let the weed go, I don't let the alcohol go. It don't benefit me. I want a better quality of life. I'm not wishing to be controlled by a substance. And so I was really using alcohol. And back then I was using more alcohol to be more confident in approaching the woman that I desired. So I was thinking, shoot, let me get this liquid courage in me, and then I can approach one of these ladies that I find attractive. And so I would be one way under the influence, but then in real life, they got to know me, they be like, well, you're not really the same person. And I wasn't. I didn't know what that meant at the time, but now I do. I'm like, I wasn't the same person though, because once I sobered up and became different, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. And so once I sobered up and everything like that, I wasn't the same person. It's crazy work. And so I had to learn. If I wanted a woman to like me for me, I just need to be the real me. You know, the crazy part thing too is I used to always claim that I was an extrovert, right? I'm like, man, I'm an extrovert, blah blah blah. But the truth is, the alcohol was making me extroverted. And so once I sobered up and I stopped drinking alcohol, stopped smoking weed and stuff like that, I was like, I'm not really as extroverted as I thought I was. Now I can get out here and do what I do with the gift I got, you know, with the music, and I can get on camera, I can talk to y'all and all that good stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I had to warm up to people. You know, I had to get to know people. I mean, I love people, I do, but I gotta get to know people, and so I'm not as extroverted as I thought I was. I gotta, gotta warm up to people, and so I was realizing that the drugs and stuff that I was doing was making me like that, which I thought it was a good thing, but it was making me be somebody I wasn't. And so when people got the chance to know the real me, now everybody wanted that version of me. It was like, you cool and all, but I don't know if you for me on a long term friendship basis. So a lot of people that I used to hang out with, we just don't hang out like that no more. Now we don't have close proximity. Now I'm in a different state now, but it has a lot to do with it. But at the same time, eventually you outgrow people. We don't got the same interests. So you had to let certain stuff go. You gotta let it go, let it be. You know what I'm saying? It be what it be. It was what it is. It was what it was, and it is what it is. You feel me? It be like that. And so just gotta take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Do you know who you are? Who you're supposed to be? Now, who are you outside of the things you are gifted in? I think that's an important question to ask yourself. You might be good at basketball. You might be good at drawing. You might be good at music. You know what I'm saying? You might be a gifted communicator. You might be good at influencing people. You might be good at all kinds of stuff. But outside of that, who are you outside of your gifts? Do you know who you are outside of your gifts? That's it right there. What Ted said right there. That's it. That's exactly where I was going with it. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. Who are you outside of your gifts? And that's the question I had to ask myself. Almost to my destination, y'all. Well, hey, I'm oh, that's funny. I'm not sometimes people be saying stuff, right? And people just be saying all kinds of random stuff. I'm just like, come on, man, why are you on my live with that? But bruh. Bro, come on, man. That was not an announcement that needed to be said on the internet, bro. Like, why are you telling people that? Bro. Man. Man. Well, hey, I hope you feel better afterwards. If that's really what's going on in real life, man, and you being honest about that, I hope you feel better, sir. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Man. What we got? I want to stop for a second. What we got? I mean, I'm North Carolina, man. North Carolina. God bless you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. What's we got? Massage therapy teacher. See? And that's good. That's good. That's what's up. That's what I'm saying. He 10 pounds lighter. That's what's up, man. So that's your gift, man. Hey, and you master that gift, and you be the best that you can be at that gift. You know what I'm saying? Because you have the power to really affect a life in a good way. There's so many people that are stressed, and there's certain things and certain benefits and certain things you can do to really de-stress. And so physical therapy, all kinds of things you can do to relieve that stress that are healthy. Something I would say outside of drugs and all that, drugs and alcohol. So, you know what I'm saying? People be so stressed and their muscles and everything be tensed up. So by you giving that massage and stuff like that can release some things and help you to just manage stress better. Then we also got things like ashwagandha. I don't know if you ever heard of ashwagandha, but like ashwagandha is good for mood and stress support too. It's an herb. But you get out of the store, because I know somebody probably gonna be weird and be like, what about herb? No, I'm talking about like a natural herb that's good for you, that it ain't illegal. So let's go there. So before you want to say anything weird or crazy, it's one of those good herbs that's good for mood and stress support, and also it can increase energy too. So yeah, man, I want to encourage you to, to continue to master that gift. Rizeka, is it Rizaka? I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope I pronounced it right. If you can put the spelling pronunciation in the comment for me, so I can say it right. Yep, and prunes good. Prunes are good for you too. Prunes will have you doing what Mr. Williams is doing, but hey, that's a good relief for your body. You know what I'm saying? That'll get you right, because doing number 2 is a good thing, because you're relieving toxins and all kinds of stuff out of your body whenever you do number 1 and number 2. That's your body's filtration system. So the more of that stuff you can get out your body, the healthier you will be, and the healthier you will feel. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. That part. I appreciate you, Rizeka. That's good. And your position now to say, hey, God is the healer, I'm just the vessel. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus is the healer, and you are the vessel being used. That's good. The good thing about that, by giving that glory back to God, that means He can empower you to be great at what you do. You know what I'm saying? That and that's powerful. That's very powerful. So I'm glad that you said that, because that is an absolute truth. That part right there. I'm almost to my destination, y'all. And just like I was telling y'all, I'm late. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be at work at 10:30 p.m. and it is 10:42. But I'm having a good time with y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a good time with y'all. It's all good. It's all good with it. I'm going to stick with y'all just a little bit longer if y'all cool with it. Shameless plug as well. You see the name, the DJ Grateful. I'm an actual DJ. Rizeka. I'm gonna say Rizaka. And I'm trying to read and drive at the same time, so I can't really see all the the letters, but I'm gonna say Rizaka. Hopefully that's right. Rizaka has seen my live, so he's seen what I be doing. Because he seen me when I was at the gym, which I hope to be back at the gym again this coming Friday. And so want y'all to definitely check out the channel. You know what I'm saying? Consider like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'm an actual DJ, real DJ. I like to get out in different places in the city and spin some really dope music. A bunch of dope music people have never heard before. And so you're gonna hear nothing but new dope music that I think you might want to add to your playlist. That is my mission. And so I hope that you will consider what you hear. And if you like it, again, put it on the playlist. So what I do is every Tuesday I do something called a pull-up radio show. So I go to this barbershop called Platinum Cuts. It's in the Fayetteville, North Carolina section. Razy. Okay, I'll just call you Razy, bro. All right, Razy. Pull-up radio show every Tuesday from 2:30 to 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At the Platinum Cuts. So I do the radio show. You know what I'm saying? Interact with the people a little bit, hang out, have a good time, play some dope music. And then on sometimes on Fridays, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it the following Friday after this one, but I've been able to DJ at the gym. It's called True Fit Gym in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area. Actually, it's in Hope Mills. And so I've been able to DJ and play music in there for about an hour and just hang out with people, have a good time. And then I do parking lot praise. So I go to a church called True Vine Ministries, and we do parking lot praise. And I usually partner up with another DJ, and we play music in the parking lot before people get inside the sanctuary. So I do that as well. Just something different to add, something different to add to the people. Just different value to add to the people, because a lot of times we listen to the same old thing over and over and over and over, and I just want to introduce something new to you here that you might like, or you might not like, but you can't say you ain't never heard of it. Once I throw it out there, you can't say you never heard of it. So that is what I do. I also do this every Monday. It's called Mansuit Monday. Usually what I have this particular type of videos for is just to motivate the men. Man, it's called Mansuit Monday. I'm here to motivate, inspire, and lift you up. Encourage y'all. Here to promote healthy morale, masculinity, and healthy manhood. That's what this is about. It's really a podcast type of thing. Sometimes I get a chance to get guests on there. I'm hopefully planning to have more guests up on this channel, and I want to do that so that way I can keep y'all encouraged. We can just build together. And then I do a podcast called Love Beyond the 14th, and that is the relationship podcast. I like to talk about relationships and stuff like that. As I've been, trying to get different guests on there, and we talk relationships and, perspective that may, that may help you or may give you different perspective that you may not have considered. So that's what I like to do. Sometimes I get a chance to talk to guys, sometimes I get a chance to talk to girls. I got a young lady that I'm trying to get on my next episode. Hopefully we can get that scheduled out and right. And then I got another buddy that wants to do an episode with me. I got a couple of different buddies. So I'm trying to get the stuff scheduled out so we can get it to the people. Because we want to hear, from a different perspective. You hear the red pill talk and all this type of stuff, but maybe you want to hear my perspective. Maybe it's something you might be able to find value in and learn. So that's the purpose of what I do. So that's what I do for the most part, man. I DJ, do the podcast, do little videos every now and again. I do shorts all the time. So if you start following this page, you're going to see me every day because I always drop shorts daily on my page. So you're going to get a chance to see different clips and me having a good time playing the music that I play. And you just have a good time with it. So that is what I do. Sometimes you might see me cooking because I eat plant-based. I eat plant-based cooking, and I got a couple of videos of me just making some stuff. Like I got a video of me making some pancakes, and I got a video of me making some quesadillas, and I got another video making something else. I got like 3 different videos, cooking videos. And so sometimes, I'll just cook on camera and just talk to y'all. So it's what I do. It's what I do, man. I'm almost there at the destination. I'm probably about maybe 2 minutes away. So anybody got maybe 2 more minutes up on this thing, and I'm gonna jump up off this live. And then I want y'all to check out the content. So if y'all still got a little bit of time after this video, check out the content. Consider subscribing and just check out the content. And hopefully you like it. You know what I'm saying? The parties are coming back. Parties are coming back. So we got the if you see one of my most recent shorts, we got the parties are coming back. So I'm thankful for the parties. So we've got scheduled out the next party, which should be on August the 29th. Yours truly will be on the 1s and 2s. And I'll definitely try to get some content and everything like that to be able to present to y'all so y'all can kind of see what we be doing out here. And if possible, I might even get a chance to go live a little bit too. So whenever I do my videos, I go on YouTube live. This is the only platform that I use. I don't use Facebook. I don't use Instagram. I don't use TikTok. And I know what y'all gonna say, why aren't you on all those platforms? I don't want to. Straight up. I just don't want to be on those platforms. YouTube is the platform that I choose, and that's what you will see me on. So if you're on YouTube, you get a chance to see me do my thing on this platform. So this is what I'm building up. It's here on YouTube. So when I do the pull-up radio show that I was telling y'all about just a few minutes ago, I do it live on YouTube. When I hit the gym in True Fit, live on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I be at. So this is where I be at. This is what I do. Here we go. All right, I just touched down to my destination, man. I appreciate y'all so much. God bless y'all. See y'all in the next video. Mansuit Monday, Love Beyond the 14th. Pull-up radio show as well as live at True Fit Gym. I see y'all. Let's get it.